Evening, friends. Today, we are going to discuss a very important topic. As you all know, uh, ChatGPT was released in 2023. After that, there has been a huge amount of improvement in that. As a result, even our profession has also gone a lot of change. In fact, Institute started the course called AICA for chartered accountants. Similarly, for students also, you are the backbone for the community, for the entire CA community. And for you also, there is a new endeavor being made by the institute, especially by Board of Studies. And we are going to try and educate you on the way you can handle the chat GPT and other things for your office and also for your personal learning also. There's a huge scope for that. So in order to understand it a little bit, what we have now kept today as an agenda is to show you how to use some prompts, especially for office use. The first and foremost is one of the things that your principal has told you to draft an engagement letter. You don't know much about it. Draft engagement and MRL letter, management representative. So you have just done a small, prompt like this. Prompt is nothing but a way of talking to the chat GPT. Here we are going to chat GPT. There are other versions also. So I'm going to take a new chat and I'm going to just type that, copy paste that particular one. So if I copy paste and just say yes, it is going to give you a beautiful engagement letter as well as an MRL. Now, what you need to be careful is you just have to read through it to understand that everything is, right. And accordingly, you can fill up the required places where there are placeholders. You can fill it up, the date and other things, wherever you need to give it. You need to put that and check the draft and give it to your principal to check it and issue it to the clients. I think that will give you a very good, you know, uh, principal will get very impressed with this when you give it to him. Of course, you have to tell him that you use ChatGPT. Otherwise, he will definitely come to know about it. So the next thing similar to this is also very important, which is another thing that we need to look at is that if you are going for a concurrent audit and you don't know much about it, but you need to do a good job for that. So as a result, you need to tell your principal that I will try to find out from ChatGPT and somehow, you know, try to get the points that need to say. I will bring the work and you can have a look at it, review it. So in that case, how do you go about? So what you need to do is you are going to write a prompt. I am an article student of firm of Chartered Accountants. We are currently doing concurrent audit for medium branches of the bank without any foreign exchange transaction. With foreign exchange will become a little complicated. Kindly provide brief checklist for conducting the concurrent audit so that all the relevant areas are covered. So again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to Chat GPT. Again, I'm to create a new chat and I'm going to put it in this and upload it. Or talk to the Chat GPT that this is what I want. It's not exactly uploading. Now you see beautifully it is giving some concise yet comprehensive checklist. And you see what it is giving. Cash and teller operation, deposit and KYC, advance and loans, income and expenditure, verifying interest charges, etc., housekeeping in general, and so on and so forth. So, but if case in one of them, if you're not comfortable, you want to know more about it, again, you can chat with GPT and ask it for more details. That will make your work more interesting as well as you can get a lot of results out of the audit that you are required to do it. So again, it is also giving some tips to the article student that you have to prepare the working paper file and you should also use the RBI circular. But all said and done, you have to be careful that ChatGPT sometimes doesn't give the right answer. But for these type of things, you can definitely take it as a starting point and improve upon it. So that is my view about it. Now, having looked at these two things which you normally do, which is based on prompt, now we are going to do some other areas where we are going to use ChatGPT, especially when you want to work in Excel and you want to do some working in that. So I have got a case where I have an Excel file which is, there are three sheets. So principal has asked you that these three, assume that this is coming from, don't look at the data, it doesn't, not relevant. So these three data has come from the principal in three sheets. He wants it in a separate file. Each of these files should be in separate files. So that is what is the idea behind it. So he wants you to put all these three sheets not in one file as it is now, but it should be put in a separate sheet. So what do we do? I have again written down a prompt for that, a detailed prompt. Of course, it doesn't come that easily, but you'll have to work on it and try to find out to get some details out of it. And then based on that, again, I'm going to copy paste it. I'm going to chat GPT again. I'm going to open a new chat and I'm going to paste it. When I do that, it is going to give me a VBA code. So if the VBA code is good enough, we don't have to really go and understand the VBA code. You see, it has generated a VBA code beautifully, and I will try my best to get the results properly. Because sometimes it doesn't give the right result, but anyway, we can try it out. Now, how to do it? This is a VBA code. We need to open the particular file. Under the particular file, if you look at it, here there is a developer tab. In the developer tab, when you press it, you have to open Visual Basic. Under Visual Basic, you have to insert a module. That module has to be, let me just move this thing. I'm going to move it up. In that module, you have to just take and paste it. See, it is so simple. Now let us try to run it. Let me see if it works. So let me give downloads. Maybe it will come to downloads. I'm just giving downloads. Let me try it out. So if you are able to do that, it is, let me see, it is working or not. It is saying, yes, client sheets have been saved. And let me see where it has saved. I am not too sure. I think I have given somewhere, but either in the, not here. So let me check in user. The user, it has not come. Okay, downloads. Here it has come, download. See, now it has come. Those three sheets have now become three files. And if you see, look at it, three files have been. So one file in which three sheets were there, that has been split into three files. And that is what my principal wanted. And I was able to give a very easy response to him. So this is how you can improve your work in the office as well as at home. One more tip that I want to tell you, that when you're studying, you can use ChatGPT like this, that if you, in your chat GPT that you can do with the institute login, when you do it, these are logins that are being used from the institute portal, which was given from the members, which is the private GVT or custom GVT as you call it. But similarly for you, there are the study materials and all that. You can take the audit study material and you can take this. I'm just going to take an example. I'm just going to ACB and I'm going to give that, kindly give me 10 MCQs for auditing audit chapter 1 of study material. So if you studied that audit chapter 1 and you want some MCQs, then probably may not be the right thing. In your chat GPT, which is there for audit materials, you can search and it will give you the 10 MCQs. So these are, see, this is some audit paper, it has given something, but it is nature of audit is commonly covered in, would you like to give me that? Yes. So yes, I'm going to give. So now it will give you multiple choice, 10 sample questions. See, it has come. So answer also it is giving it so that you can prepare it. You can ask the answer to be given separately and the questions only, and then give the answer separately. Then you can check it out. So these are all ways of improving your studies also. I think you have taken away some good understanding about how you can use ChatGPT for your day-to-day work. Similarly, there's a huge ocean of things that you can learn out of it. I think, thank you for your patient hearing, and we will meet again.